Good morning. We are going to wrap up this she shed on this vlog. It might take 1 or 2, 3, 4 weeks, well, days, but I'm going to put everything on this vlog, hopefully to wrap this deal up and start moving her in and out the house. Well, I carried all the way from over yonder back that way. I carried this freaking table we got from Lone Star or whatever. So a place over here had burnt, and they threw all these tables away. These freaking tables are heavy. They're heavy. This is like almost 200 pounds for this table. I'm going to go ahead and mark a line in the middle here and cut this in half to make the counter in there. I did put boards under here. This is so when I cut this board in the middle, this right here, well, first of all, let's back up. Okay, sound effects. I don't want to cut this sawhorse. These are dainty sawhorses. I'll probably leave them here for her in her she shed. They still can hold a lot of weight on there. I got them from Home Depot or Lowe's for only $15 before the virus. For both of them, $15. Now they're $33 a piece. I need to go to return them, huh? I'm not gonna do that. But I put the board on so I didn't cut it. But if you put a board on this side and one on this side, then when you cut this middle, it'll collapse and it'll break. And it'll split wrong at the very end. So what I did was put 2 boards on each side so it supports both of them. Once I cut this, it'll stay on these boards and not V in. So that's my thought pattern there. I'm going to use a corded saw. This corded saw, it's going to have continuous power. In theory, continuous power the whole time instead of using a battery saw. I have to cut that really slow because it's really, really dense, like my brain, because it's full of knowledge, okay? For you smart alecks. If you didn't see on the other vlog, I had put these shelf brackets in, and she wants them 41 inches high. I would like them probably a little lower because I'm shorter, but these 2 lines I got on the wall. This line, first line, was for the brackets. That's where I want the bracket at. The shelf, the top of the counter is going to be here, but there's going to be a 2x4 here. So the 2x4 is going to be in the middle here. It's going to sit here, 2x4 here, 2x4 here, and same thing over there. And then I'm putting the countertop on top of there. I'm doing that because there's going to be a seam right here on this side. And I didn't want to, I'm going to have one whole piece right here. Well, the other whole piece could fit here, but then I'll have to cut it. So what I'm going to do is probably make another big shelf somewhere else with that, so I don't want to waste it. So I'm going to cut a table in half. We got these here, same, they're same heavy. They're heavy, 3 foot by 4 foot. So, or 3 foot by 3 foot, 4 foot by 4 foot. Okay, I'm sorry. 4 foot by 4 foot. So I'm cutting those in half, and I'm lying. I'm freaking lying, folks. I think this is 3 foot. Let me see, because these shoes, this is another good thing about Crocs. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's 3 foot by 3 foot. So I'm gonna probably cut 2 of them for that. I'm gonna cut 1 in half, and then 1 will go there to there. So that 2x4 will make that level. There'll just be a little seam in the middle, and I'll probably put a transfer strip in there so stuff doesn't fall in the middle of that seam. But I have, for the edge of this, when I get done with it, I have a trick that I'm going to use that is kind of one of the reasons why I'm doubling it up. So I will show you that when I get done. But let me go cut this and get this taken care of so we can be one step closer moving in. And if you know why I'm limping, you must have been watching the other vlogs, but I think I tore my Achilles and I don't have any insurance, so your body heals itself. It just takes maybe a little longer, but a lot less money. I don't have a real job, so I can pick and choose what I want to do. I still am doing everything I'm about to do anyway. I'm just not climbing ladders right now. So let me get this done and cut this, and I will show you the end cut. So I think this is the same as that other table. I think it's 3 foot, but this is 7 foot. So half of this would be 3.5. So I don't know. I don't even know why I told you that, guys. Let me cut this. I gotta go. It's hot out here. Guys, it's hard to do with one freaking hand. That's what she said. So this is 36 and a half. I'm going 18 and a quarter. And I'm gonna mark the line and get to cutting. You always want to do this because this edge might not be straight. So you always want to mark another line over here so you know where the 18 inches is at. You can do it right here, or you can go down a little further. But once you get 2 lines set up, you can make sure that line's there and that line is right there, so it is straight. So I'm going to go ahead and mark that line, get to cutting. Hope you like all those extra footage I do. It's a little harder to do when I'm trying to trace a line, but that's a razor blade. Oh, shoot. Not a razor blade, a laser. That's a laser on that saw. It's a cheap saw, but it has a laser on it. And if you want to do a cut like that, you really don't want to do it with a saw you really like, because it does mess up saws doing something like that. I just forgot I was videotaping the chickens over here, because on my ASMR channel, if you want to check that channel, I'll try to put the link in descriptions or on the channel, on the screen right now, right there. If I forget, just try Not So ASMR plus a little laughter. That's my other channel where I just throw some bees, chickens, hummingbirds, birds, squirrels, just different stuff up. That might be a little meditational to you. There's some funny stuff that I did put up at first that was just really kind of awkward ASMR, but right now I'm just videotaping them wallering in the dirt there. And maybe I'll put some of these guys in the corner and videotape them. So I'll be back with you. Let me get this situated. I'm a multitasker, okay, guys? I'm always doing something. So I will, yes, that's what she said. I know you said it. I know you said it, guys. If you didn't, something's wrong with you. She said that too. Okay, gotta go. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. Here you go, guys. I cut these. This one's the other one I'm going to put up. This one's a little hair under 18 and a half because these smaller ones are exactly 36. So this one's 17 and a half inches after I'm done. Well, minus the width of the blade. But that one's going to go up, but I'm waiting to put that up. And I'm waiting to do the boards underneath because I need to figure out when Tasha gets up how far she wants this gap in here. I'll show you here. 1 second. Alexa, turn She Said off.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. This shelf, and there's a gap in here because that's going to be a trash can. I'm going to put trash can underneath here, so you can just push that over. Just talking about you. And this right here is about 18 inches, if that is a good enough space. But I'm gonna go ahead and probably take these out and sand these down a little bit and then put a poly on top of this so it's nice and neat. Good morning. Can you just let me know if this if you want this trash can spot bigger or smaller, because I didn't want to cut this one yet until you know, like if you want that in more, or if you want, if that's good, like about right there. Just to put a trash can under there and you scoop stuff over there.
Do you need to scoop it that way some more?
I'm gonna, no, I don't want to cut this piece yet until I know how far that gap is. Then I can cut the piece to the window. So cut it to there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, probation officer has spoken. And this one here, I told her last night, we might end up putting, I'm definitely gonna do some lights here or plug in a light here because it's darker on this side. But this right here is the half from that one. So this one I would like, I mean, this is her she shed, but I would like when the couch goes here to space the couch out like maybe this far from the wall, then have the shelf above it, you know, to put stuff on. And then you can have storage behind it or something. That's just my one thing, but there's a lot of space up here. You can put any kind of shelving up here. I can just buy more of the brackets. I did get these brackets from Amazon. The 8-pack was pretty cheap than going to the store buying each one of these separate. So there you go. I'll probably get another video the next day of me sanding these down, putting poly on them, and then putting them up. So let me get out of here. I got to meet Philip Wolf later on. I got to pick some pallets up from him. He's got some pallets that he gets from his job and his wife gets from his job. So I'm gonna pick up some pallets and maybe treat him to a meal because he treated me last time. So for doing the pallets for me, then I'll treat him for a meal. Tasha has somewhere to go. It's a Rosie J surprise party, and I could talk about it because this will be out 2 or 3 weeks later. So happy birthday, Rosie J. Okay, well, let me get the camera I got out there because I got the second shot of the chickens for the ASMR channel, and then now I'm going to put it on the smaller chickens, and then I'm going to put it on the smaller chickens. So let me do that, and then I'm going to pick the garden and do whatever. So I will see you on the next time we're back in the she shed. Next couple days, maybe tomorrow. Go post stop recording. Go post stop recording. Okay, I got a late start today because the weather, folks, imagine this. They said it was going to rain today and it didn't even rain. I could have got this done earlier, but I did a lot of other stuff. So I flip-flopped the stuff that I was going to do. But I don't see any rain in sight right now, so I can get this sanded. I am using this right here, Big Fan. If you know him on YouTube, Big Fan has sent me this. It doubles as this. It's an orbital sander. You can sand your feet with it, and I do, okay? But use like a 320 grit, okay? And don't stay in the same place too long. That's what she said. But I am sanding this down. This is the original color that they had. But I started sanding here a little bit, but then I thought about getting a video for you guys. There's Tasha, and I showed her what it's going to look like. She wants a natural look, so this was how it looked, and then this is like a beech nut. It's like that. So I put 1 coat of poly on it, so it's not going to yellow. I got the good poly. You don't want to get the polyurethane that's really cheap because it yellows on you, especially the spray. So I did get a good poly at $17 for like maybe I want to say a pint. Or maybe a quart. I think it's a quart. I don't know if I showed you guys this, but Philip, if you saw that video, we did a food review at Taco Bell and Popeyes versus Arby's. His wife got his quarter pallet, so that's a pallet there to there. That's 2 pallets, 3 pallets, 4 pallets. So right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 pallets right there. I just set them up there just so Tasha can see them. But I am gonna get them off the ground about 2 inches so the water, so it doesn't sit on the ground and rot it out. I'll probably put stakes in behind it and screw it in so it's off the ground about yay high. This stuff here doesn't look that great. You gotta clean it, like constantly clean that. So as soon as it rains, it gets dirty. But this looks more country to me, a more country feel. So I'm glad she liked that. And she didn't want it painted white. So she didn't want to paint it white. Luna is watching me work while Tasha's not out here, but Luna's not feeling so great right now. I think she might have some worms, not eating worms. I think she has worms. She has worms. So we have medicine, and I went ahead and treated the whole flock out there. And I'm going to constantly do that. There's one, like 1 ounce per 5 gallons to treat them, and then after that it's ½ ounce per 5 gallons to just for preventive for next time. So I'm gonna start doing that and just keep them wormed. But other than that, is there anything you need to tell these fine folks? Nope. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get started working, guys, and then when I get to poly, when I start doing the poly on it, I'll show you that, because each coat you want to do a light sand on it. I have like a 1200 grit that is freaking like light. That's like a wet sand material when you want to wet sand something, but I just want to scuff it up barely for each coat. So I'm gonna do, like I said, 3 to 6 coats for poly on it. So that said, let me get started and shut up. I got work to do. Got a lot of wood I gotta take some wood down, this drywall down. I was gonna unscrew it, but it looks like they did this a while back with nails. So, okay. It's gonna get a little messy in here, but hell, I was just trying to keep it a little bit cleaner, but that's that. Okay, let me get put this down, and I will get my tool that I'm holding on a tripod to watch me do some real work, like a man. I need to put a sports shirt on too if I'm gonna do a man job. Okay, be right back. Right, I did not find the sports shirt, so I found the next best thing. Here, it's a Coors Light shirt, so I do feel manly now. Feeling like I have a real job. So I'm going to be tearing this down. I was just there so I can screw more into it. There's a little damage there, but it wasn't all the way through, just a little bit from prior before they fixed the stuff outside on this side. But I'm gonna put another gutter outside there and another gutter outside there, because the pitch of the roof on both sides, and the rain's hitting the dirt and coming up and smacking the siding, getting water damage. But the floor, this side of the floor is good, sturdy, nothing wrong with it. But under this carpet, I'm gonna have to move all this stuff here, push it into the good flooring here, and go ahead and see what the trouble is under here. I think I'm gonna have to replace the whole floor under here. So I'm gonna go ahead and bank on, yes, pretty much the whole floor is getting changed, so I won't be too mad, but I'll have to plywood the whole floor there. So let me get to moving all this junk.
What you gonna do with all that junk inside your trunk?
And I'll be right back with you when we do the unveiling, when you're gonna see the same time I'm gonna see what's under here. Not looking forward to it, but you can see real time. Well, not live, but real time when I see what I see. It's like a trampoline right here. That's what she said. Ooh, let me go. GoPro, stop recording. I'm back. Why the floor was so spongy like a trampoline, I thought this whole floor was messed up. It was because they had all these boards here, and these boards weren't bolted down, so it was spongy real bad, like all this. They had all this stuff just pieced in. Well, they had these nailed in because this damage here. And this is the water damage, and it's mostly from outside, from the water not having a gutter and hitting the ground on the other side and smacking against the building and soaking it up. So that it's all the way, it's bad to about this door, right to here, but that's 4 foot. I'm gonna come all the way out to this seam. There's a seam that runs along here. This is 8-foot seam. Came back out here to finish this up, like I said, to prep. And here you go. I got the 8-foot to there, so that's going to be about 12 foot. It's just barely under 12 foot. I did have 2 more posts, so I put a post up against that post, and then over here I put a post against this post so I can board straight up. I can nail straight up to that board. And I saw, and I put an extra post here, so I did have 3 extra posts. So I got the pressure treated post there, lined up to that one, because this one was a little iffy. See how it was tore up? So I beefed that up, as well as I put some bricks under this one, I put a brick under that one, and I put a brick under that one. But this microphone fits dandy right here. But I'll show you how this tote belt works. Put all your tools in there you need. There you go. Got a pouch for your drinks. Like so. You gotta have your peach Jolly Ranchers. Go with that one. Got some chips left over. Some great value chili cheese fake Fritos, and the peanut butter from the review we did. So, and you got a couple other pouches for other knickknacks. So there you go. Okay, I'm gonna give you a rundown of the outside real quick. I still have some more stuff to do, but I had to patch that end up top, that wood piece there. It was leaking and it was dry rotted, so I pieced that in. The roof on top, I'm not gonna get on top of the roof, but I had to do a whole pack of shingles up there and re-shingle a portion of that. This light right here I fixed, wasn't working, but I fixed that and I put a daylight deal on it so it comes on automatically. Pieced that in down there. Went ahead and put 9.5-inch boards. I cut a piece of plywood and I got 5 strips out of it. So I got 2 there and 2 here. I got that pieced in with the, I'll prime that up later. I caulked it. Well, it's already primed. I meant paint it. Paint it. But I did that. I put outlets out here. I wired outlets, and I have the box out here. I try to do this one-handed. There we go. But there's this weatherproof, and you can close it while you're using that wire. This one, it was already out here, but I went ahead and put a weather box on this one. Okay, let's head inside. Oh, I did the gutters on both sides. I did gutters because the gutters were actually leaking and hitting the bottom here. So it was bouncing up from the ground, but I caulked that as well. But I got the gutters all nice and neat on both sides. The inside, like you saw, I had to tear all the drywall out because it wasn't even insulated. But the insulation, I want to say, I was happy. The insulation that we bought the nine bundles at the half price half store. Only cost us like $110, and it's like $700 something worth of insulation. This is all I have left. This piece here, that's the only piece I have left. So I'm going to show you all around. I got it all studded out from where the windows were. Right there, that was that window. But I studded that out. Had to put some boards here for drywall. That's the timer there. I put a new outlet here. I want this only for a stove and a microwave. That's all I want on that outlet. It's gonna be a separate outlet. And I got them all wired right here. I'm gonna redo all the wiring later, but I got them all new wires ran. This is the wire for outside. And I got that foamed up. I foamed all around the bottoms too. And one more outlet I have right here that I wired for when she's working. She's gonna put a countertop here. So we're gonna put this is gonna be for like an air compressor or something that's gonna take a lot of power that I only want on that. I'm probably gonna put a deep freezer out here for all the fish that she catches. I would catch fish, but I have to catch the video, okay? I have to catch the video. Somebody has to catch the video of somebody catching fish. I'm ready, Look at this, I already marked everything off. February, look what I have to do. 16th, wait on drywall and the windows coming that day. So drywall delivery on 16th, guess what? Guess who's coming? Yep, Wingbow Champ arrives. That is Bob, the notorious B.O.B. Hey, good morning, guys. Welcome to another vlog. What I'm going to be doing today is drywall. As you can see, it needs it. That's what she said. But if that's not how you do it, that's just not how you do it. You know, don't worry about me. You know who you are. Working by myself on construction sites, but you want to try to work smarter, not harder, and you're by yourself. It's kind of hard leaning up against the thing and trying to screw it in. So I have this in, and it works better if this works the first time. So I'm just going to
I'm gonna put this down to help you. I said I'm gonna put this down to help you, because once we put the drywall up, it blocks the light.
well,
This too long.
no, hold on. Is it too long still?
Yeah. Okay, it goes now.
Okay. Go ahead, you know what? Go ahead and put it all the way up first.
I'm caught on a mail. Okay.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, now go ahead and hold that. You got me recording still?
Yeah.
I'm glad I wasn't cursing, or you was cursing at me.
No.
Took a light out that was right here, and I took a light out that was right over there, but I kept that light in here. But here is the sub panel, and I just wired all four of those right now. The one that I have on that I wired is the lights and the regular outlets. The regular outlets are the white ones, but all the gray ones are going to be stuff dedicated for certain things. This is on a separate breaker. All these and the lights are going to be on one breaker, but this is on one breaker alone. That was going to be on one breaker, and the one outside of this wall going outside is going to be on a breaker by itself. Those are dedicated to like microwaves. Like a microwave is going to be hooked to that one. This one is going to be a deep freezer for all the fish that I'm going to catch or catch videos of Tasha catching, but that's going to be dedicated just for a deep freezer. But I have I went ahead and took all the jumble mess that was right here of everything. They had everything jumbled up right here, like a lot of different hazardous wires just hanging. But I got that box about to put the cover on that. I need to put a cover on this when I finish the lights. But these two have covers on it, and they're labeled. but you always want to do that when you have wires together. You want to put them in a box like that. Here's what I was doing last night, hooking up these can lights, and I didn't have the connectors to go on top. I'll show you that in a second, but I'm gonna wire. This is the wire that's coming from the box. The breaker box is going to go to there. It's going to tie into that wire and the wire that's inside of that box, and then it's going to jump over to this one, and then that wire and that wire is going to be connected to that one, and then that wire and that wire is connected to that one. Okay, got my helper out here. She is dusting off the seams here. What she did is just knock the dust off of it. That's what I said. And we're putting this membrane on, this tape on here. It's just a little membrane inside that just like you put metal bars inside of the concrete so it doesn't crack. That's what, there we go. That's what that is, just little indentions for the mud to get in, and then it seams it together. It's like it's a mesh. Well, it's a mesh tape, but so it doesn't crack. We're doing corner beads. Let me see that box there for a minute, and I'll show them that. This is the corner bead. It folds in half. So you fold it and you put it in the corner and then mud it. So that goes. Can you? I'll show them real quick. Try and get all this little for you, but you fold it first so it stays like so. And it's kind of like a little bit of hair kind of deal to it, so stuff grips to it when you put it in the corner, and then you mud it. Go all the way up with it, all the way up to all the way down. And we're going to do the ceiling like that too. That's going to happen like that. So hopefully all this is good enough for to do all that. But I got the mud here in this pan, and I thought I had another whipper, but this is for paint. They make a flat one that you can whip it up a little better. I probably can use that, but I'm not going to mess with it because I have to get another bucket. But you can whip that up, or you can just knead it like this for a while until it gets smooth, which takes a little bit longer, but that's what happens. And what we're going to do is put a smaller amount on the wall like so, and just, you can see the tape on this one. I don't care. You just want to get a nice even coat, because we're going to go over it about 2 or 3 times. But it's hard to do this with the phone in my hand, but let me get my mud pan. I'll do it one more time with a little bit more, because you don't want that right there to begin with. There you go. The mud pan, you want to put plenty on there. You see how the little lumps are? That's because it's not like smooth out. So if you keep doing this over time, it'll stop doing that. But I'm not a mud guy. I really don't like doing the mud. But it's just a process. And you use a bigger, like this one don't have to be perfect, but you use a bigger trowel eventually. But you're just getting most of the indentions. I'm gonna show you this one. This is a bigger one than this one. See how the size? So next time you want to go over it with this one, and then after you sand it down, you want to go over it with this bigger one. So eventually you'll have it all the way out to here, so it's faded out, so you don't see a big lump in the middle. So we're going to be doing that, and I'll get right back to you once we make a little bit of progress, and we'll show you, a little bit of what we've done. And put a little mud to start off the corner. Probably a little bit of knife would probably help better, but just want a little bit of mud all the way down it to get you started. And you get this tape, and you want to do a 45. You don't want to bend it all the way in. You want to make sure it's like a 45. Come all the way down with it. It's like a paper, plastic kind of material, some kind of weird material. But you put it in, like so. You probably want to start with the bottom, and then the top can hang over. You can cut it out. You can cut it later. Okay. As long as that is in the corner like that, and they make a special corner tool, makes it easier. Is right here. This corner tool goes right in the corner. They make a smaller one, and then when you want to do the second coat, do the bigger one. I'm skipping the smaller one. What I do on these, prep it with some, and the stuff that you put underneath actually actually pushes out, so it helps you. So you just keep going down like so. Let me see this. There you go. Okay, and then once I get that done, I'll go back over it the second time after I knock the edges off. I'll go back the second time and do it over on top of the paper. So with that said, let me get this done and move forward with the rest of it. Okay, well we're gonna finish this up and get in the house. I will show you one last of everything mudded when we get back with you in a second. Okay, I'm mudding the screw holes. It's nice to work with a taller person. Tasha can get the top ones. So there you go. Just made it back from the store, went to pick up the door from Lowe's and Ollie's Bargain. We got the vinyl there. We got the air conditioner on here. We just turned it on when we brought the door in. We got the door. There's a I want a deadbolt there. I don't want a freaking, just a regular lock that a little kid can kick in. So I have a deadbolt for that. It's vinyl time. We're carrying this in. She has the floor cleaned up, so we're going to put this down, and I ain't worrying about the edges right now. We're going to put baseboards down, so that is going to actually keep it from curling up. Okay, we got the floor in. Well, this side I didn't cut this door in yet because I still have to put a 36-inch door in here, and that is about 70 inches. So I'm going to put the door on this side, so it's going to end up about right to about there. Hey, we're at the she shed, the final reveal. I put the quarter pallets there as a fence that Philip Wolf had got me. We got the storage container over here. That is from Sports Freak 97. He goes as on YouTube, but Jeff Swartz. We also got this little metal frame deal for the four-wheeler. So Jeff had actually gave us that as well. We put a tarp over it. Painted the door North Carolina blue. It's her favorite color. Amber Gold gave us the welcome to my she shed sign. So let's go on in here. Hey, the she shed owner is here. Okay, it is echoey in here right now, but we got the countertops up. I'm not sure if she really wanted me to do this, but I thought it'll look a little girlier. That'll match that. But I had to hide the 2x4s up underneath it. If I didn't, you'll see the 2x4s. I had to do that because I had to piece it in, so I had to make it level with the 2x4. So it hid that. She has a little flashlight here with the USB cords. So she has a USB charger here. So she can't say that that her charger was low. She couldn't get my message. So we got the floor done. We got the transfer strip in here. We had to do that because there was a seam here at the 12 foot. We got this for like $65 a piece for each piece, so $130 for the whole thing. We got this, I think for $50 off. So that was dented. So we got that deep freezer for here. We have extra outlets up there. She needs to run something to that. We got the air conditioner with the fan that blows the air out really good in here. She has the window to look out of, and that one too.
Got our new blinds.
New blind, yeah. She's going to do. It's not the decorative part is not on me. That's on her. So we are actually. She's probably going to. I'll come in here every now and then. I'll ask her first if I can come in here. But she's gonna do the couch, more shelving. She has that chalkboard I use for every celebration of life. It's a dry erase or it's a pegboard, so she might put pictures up of her brunches in here. But there's a little refrigerator. There's
brunches.
Yeah, that you gotta go brunches. That's not Aloha either. That's not hang loose. Is that hang loose too? That's a drinking to me. Like, okay.
Melinda already said she ready.
Oh, Melinda. Okay, Melinda goes to Sugar Boss on YouTube. That's Kirsten's mom. She's gonna come over and help decorate. I'm metrosexual, guys. I'm crafty. I had to put that song in if they heard it.
What song?
Beastie Boys. I'm crafty. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm not good with the names of songs.
I'm not good with much of nothing, of anything of songs. But maybe fishing poles up there. I'm not sure what she wants to do. Put hangers on the wall of fishing poles, but we'll see. That's her deal. But I have shelf brackets. I have plant brackets. So I'll probably be signed up for that job to come back. I can come back in here and do that. But other than that, is there anything that you're going to be doing first? I got shelves.
Nothing besides put the couch in here. Well, the temporary couch until I later down the line find a
fancy leather smoker couch, huh?
Because at first the couch I was gonna put it on the wall
Yeah.
when you come in the door, but it wouldn't be enough room to open. You would have to open the door, step to the side, close the door, and then come in. And I didn't want to do that, so I'm gonna put the couch over there. I bought a TV mount, and I'm thinking now since the couch is gonna go right there, I probably mount it here, and it's a swivel one, so you can turn it this way or that way depending on where you sitting at. And so we're gonna put the TV mount here, I guess. Somewhere.
Yeah, and then probably more lighting over here. It's just no lighting at all. We still have this old light that they had from the beginning, but I did take this out. These lights work really nice right here, and they're operated by sensors. So you walk in about 5 foot, they'll come on automatically. But over here, probably lamps or maybe
we get lamps, decorative shelving,
like a deer antler. What's it called?
No.
Chandelier, deer antler chandelier.
I'm gonna get Mimi's sister to paint me some pictures to hang on the wall. She's an artist.
Okay.
I think, what is it? Neri Art, Nichelle?
I'm abstract. I can do that.
But yeah, I'm gonna put pictures. He bought me some hangers, so I wanted some hanging plants in here. So I'm gonna have plants in here.
We could put we can get Luna to paint her feet and walk on a piece of paper and put it up on a wall, a painting.
I'll let Luna do it.
But plants, fake plants or real plants?
Real
you gotta
plants.
water those.
Yeah.
Okay.
Real plants. And
what about this?
basically seating.
What about that Christmas tree outside here? You gonna put Christmas ornaments on it, like Christmas time? Or just do it all year round so you can think it's Christmas all year round?
No.
Because of the beautiful gift that I just done. You can think about me all year. I put my picture right there on that tree. She's gonna cut it down. But we can cut that down if you want and put another tree, like get my truck and pull it out.
I don't know, we'll see. It's not.
Blocking the chicken view.
I'm fine with it for right now.
Okay, well, we need to clean the windows.
It's not really blocking nothing.
But she'll get the treatments on here, she'll get it decked out, and then we can come back and we can do a live in here. She could do a live or something on her channel maybe. Don't know. But, okay, well, that's a wrap up. It's been quite an ordeal. We've been here since December 15th, so we finally got it done, and today is like the 2nd of September. So it's 8.5 months. But we had the chicken coop to do, and I was just doing stuff here and there. With all the stuff that I'm doing, I still try to get it done best as possible. So it is done. I'm pretty much happy with it. There's stuff that I would have done different. I would have, just like this right here, I would have did the same thing over there. Yeah, but now if we do it, then we'll have to get the floor dirty and everything. We can still do it. So if she wants to change it up in the future, we can do that. But for right now, it's freaking done. Just the decorative stuff. So I'm gonna get off here, guys. I really appreciate it. Please comment below in this comment of your idea of what you might add to here, or if you have one, or what you like the best of. So, all right, ta-ta. See what I did there? Ta-ta. All right, gotta go. Go post stop recording. Hey, thanks for watching the video again. If you haven't visited my website yet, the address is www.DaGarbageDisposalstore.com. You can navigate through the top, all these links right here. There is actually a question and comment form. If you have any questions or comments, fill that out and it'll go straight to my email. At the very bottom, there is a free newsletter. Just sign up right here and you'll get a weekly newsletter. So, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting on? Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit see all so you get all the notifications and don't miss the videos. Please comment. I like to listen to your comments and respond to you, so I do like to interact with you guys. Please share the video with your friends, family, even your boss, and have a great day. Let's meet other plans.